everyone, Rebecca here. Now this is the second layout of my stash kit for today. I may have said that in the first voiceover, but, well, I'm confused. This is a picture of me and my dog, and this is how she likes to sleep. She's weird and thinks she's human, and I just let her go because, well, she's a rescue, and she had a hard, rough time during the first couple years of her life before I rescued her and made her the spoiled, rotten little fatty pit bull that she is. She was lean and muscular when I got her, guys, but I fattened her right up. I took care of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the scraps from my first layouts, which are these two, or my first two layouts, which are these two from the first layout of the day and the blue one from the first layout last week. So I'm just going to cut this down to 2 2x-inch strips. And you guys know how I do. I like to use the scraps up before I cut into a full piece of 12x12 pattern paper. Just makes me feel better to get those scraps used up, because at the end of the month, any of the teeny scraps that are left over, they do get recycled. Now I do hold on to them for the remainder of the time that I'm rolling through the kit in the month, just because, let's be honest, I can find something to use it, but I don't want to hold on to them, a lifetime, because if they're going to go in my scrap bin, which I have a huge scrap bin right underneath my desk there, I never in my life go into that to use. The only time that I pull scraps out of it is when I start making page kits, and I start making page kits out of my scraps first and then pull in 12x12 papers. But I don't really like doing that either. So now you will notice that the back of this page is just another 12x12 piece of pattern paper from the paper pack that I have. I have already used it once. I don't feel as if I'm going to use that pattern paper again. Now here's where things get a little weird, because I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I'm going to pull in all the border strips, see maybe I can tell you already I'm not going to like it, because it just don't look right with the pattern paper behind it. Now had I just done, the white cardstock, maybe, but those are all going to go away and be saved for the next layout. So I am just trying to use my scraps here, and I am going to go ahead and mat this right here to where it only sticks out on the sides. I end up covering a lot of this up in the design that I'm going for. I'm just going to roughly cut that out. And that is the back of that green leaf paper. Now right here, I am thinking, I do know that I need something else to go behind that, and I'm just trying to figure it out. So right here, I'm going to take this white piece, and I'm going to banner it off, or ducktail, dovetail, whatever you guys call that, on each side, and this will successfully use up that 12x12 leaf paper. Other than that, there's like a little bitty smidgen scrap on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to center that right in the middle. I'm going to bring out my trimmer, and I'm going to cut this right here, and we're going to cut it again. Now I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to dovetail these little strips and stick them on the side, so it looks like there is a banner flowing underneath it as well, like so. And it doesn't really match up with the border strip that I already have going around it, so I fixed that shortly. And to be honest, I do all this work and I pretty much cover both of these up. I know for a fact that I cover up the left side, and I'm okay with that. So here we are. I get it all down, and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to move this one. I do pull it up and rip the paper, and then I put it back down because I was ripping the paper. So I do just start using more adhesive, because that seems, hey, let's just get it really stuck down. And what I'm doing there is I got some schmutzy on the paper from the ATG. Now I pull this out right here, see, and I'm like, yeah, I'm digging it. I just need to cut it down just a smidge. And see, I was trying to stick it over there, but that didn't work out because I used all that glue. And we're just going to cover up that blue banner piece. Fabulous, I know. Now this is where I'm able to use these fun little flower cards. I use 2 of them. Guess what? They're not the same size, but it's alright. I make it work. I really want to stick it over here, but then it bunches up the picture, so that's negatory. We don't like that. We're going to go ahead and add some more ATG again. Yeah. And we're going to get this stuck right in this general vicinity. Now I do pull off these little gems because you're not going to be able to cut through those. And I trim the excess off of the paper. And this little thing right here says bloom where you are planted. And I feel like that is an excellent topic for this page because, like I said, she was a rescue and she has definitely bloomed into who she was meant to be now that she's not being abused by some animal cruel a-hole. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuck down there. At first I'm thinking that is going to serve as my very small title, but right here this that says Best of Friends, that is going to serve as my title because she is like my best friend. I'm going to go ahead and stick some of these brown label pieces all around the paper. We're going to get this right here to where the 2 greens do not match up. It is a flimsy label from the dollar store, so I'm going to go ahead and add that onto some white cardstock. It quite possibly might just be the back of another piece of paper as well. Not 100% sure. But we're going to give it a little bit more oomph so that when it goes over all of those raised pieces on that beautiful flower paper, you don't see it as well. And yeah, it's the back of the blue paper. So I'm just going to get that stuck right in there. I'm going to pull it up and pull off those 2 more gems so that it lays down. We're going to flip it over, trim it off, and I'm going to use this other piece somewhere else on the page. Like so. And then it looks like, you know, it's the whole banner going across. I don't know. We're going to create a cluster up there as well. I'm going to fussy cut out this little green vial of liquid because it's green and it matches the colors. Absolutely no other reason than that. I'm going to take this little friend. I'm going to pop this up on some of my foam dots because I wanted it to be more dimensional than just using the cheapo foam. If anyone would like to join me on my Stash Made Wednesdays, I just do an open call. Just leave me a comment below. All you do is take items from your stash and create some layouts. I mean, that's kind of what we do anyway, right? I just put it together in a page kit. I'm going to center it in the middle of these. Yep, right there. That could also, you know, I'm okay with any of those 3 being the title of my page. Now this right here, I end up pulling this up. It's a chipboard piece and it is really stuck to the picture. This is a sticker frame and we're going to stick that right back in that general vicinity. And we're going to stick that frame right on top of that again. I'm going to go through the rest of the stuff that I had pulled out. Oh, sorry about my hair there. I'm going to pull that down. And I'm going to go ahead and take this tag. It just says, surprise, best of friends. I'm just going to stick that right underneath there. Let it overhang just a smidge. I did cut out the hole because I didn't want to put some twine right there. I'm going to take this little squirrel sticker, because I do call her Squirrel a lot because she has the attention span of the dog, of Brian off of Up, when he's like, hi, my name's Bert Squirrel. Yeah, you got to really know that movie, sorry. And that's it.